Hello, I'm Mr. Stevenson. I am the subject lead for the Computer Science Department. We're teaching two possible subjects this year. The first one we're going to talk about is the Btec Tech Award in Digital Information Technology. This is a Level 1 / Level 2 certificate, which is the equivalent of a 9-to-1 GCSE, plus we've got the option, if you don't quite make the Level 1 GCSE, of getting a Level 1 certificate as well. The course is made up of 3 units, 2 of which are portfolio, which means coursework, which you get to have a practice go at, and then you actually do your complete proper unit. So there's 2 of those, worth 60% of the total, and then right at the end there is an exam, just like an all Btecs, there based on effective digital working practices. This is taken in February of year 11, and with a possible retake in June, so you get 2 bites of the cherry. Component 1 is all about building a user interface or a user experience. You know that you can use a keyboard, a mouse, a touchscreen. You can even wave your hand at certain things, just like you do in games, or touchpads. Different devices have different interfaces. You'll learn about all of those, and ultimately you'll design and build a user interface for a particular user. For our case study, we'll be using Bognor Regis Football Club, and we will be building a user interface to compete with Wembley Stadium. Component 2 is about looking at the way that big businesses use big data to take masses and masses amounts of data to make some sense of them. And how you'll do that is by creating charts and graphs using Microsoft Excel. So some basic mathematics is required, but don't worry, we'll be able to handle all of that. And the COVID experience is obviously showing us the best ways to present lots and lots of data in a clear and easy way to have a look at it. The third unit is the exam unit. So we'll be going and doing some little bits all the way through both years. We will be looking at cloud technologies, including cloud storage, cloud computing. We'll look at modern technology, how it's impacted on the way we live, we work, we cook, we do basically shopping, all of those things. We'll have a look at threats to computer systems and malware. We've already done some of that in class. We'll be looking at net neutrality, who should control the speed and access to certain things. And we'll also look at things like environmental issues and ethics, which again we've touched on in class in year 9. So who is this course for? Well, it's for those students who feel that they want to learn in a more practical way. It's very, very hands-on, it's very vocational. We looked in IT about different routes and paths into technology, business and jobs. This is definitely the vocational kind of way, where you learn based on a practical application of the data and of the user skills. It's those who prefer to do coursework rather than a final exam. Even though you still have to do an exam, it's only worth 40% compared to 100% in the GCSE. That's the main difference. You'll still get an equivalency of a GCSE all the way up to a distinction star, which is the same as a grade 9. So you still get the same equivalency, okay? Ultimately, you can go on from this to do level 3 technology type courses. You can go on to do programming type stuff. You can go on and do technical stuff regarding networking, work in a business with regards to data analysts, things like that. So it's a very, very varied course. It's got a lot of coverage, and it gives you lots of skills that are useful in the workplace later on in life. Where can you find out more? Well, you can contact me at james.stevenson@theregisschool.co.uk. Ask me any questions you like. There's lots of information in the booklet, and I'm happy to point you in the right direction. Find out more. Thanks a lot.